for asking.
Everything's all okay? I love it. That's good. I'm always looking after you guys. All right. Ready to go? You know, just what we wanted to do, we kind of went into this week saying we wanted to be 1-0 at the end of this game and not worry about anything else, not get involved with all the clutter. And I thought our guys came out focused. You know, we talked early in the week, that weapon that they have in number 29, the guy's a Swiss Army knife. He does it all. I think he had 4 or 5 third down catches. You know, and then obviously as a weapon in the punt game, we didn't handle that very well, and that's something that we've got to get better at. But you know, overall, there was good effort throughout the ball game. Thought we finished okay, and we were able to get a lot of people in the game, and that makes it a lot of fun.
Your passing game, obviously, you go in, you're missing Richard. You guys always have said you have depth. You kind of showed that tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got. You know, going into the season, you remember we talked, I felt our receiving core was going to be the strength of what we were on offense. And, you know, they haven't disappointed at all. You know, Elroy came in, played really well. Obviously, X made a couple plays. And then, you know, Charles Lovett and Joe Hansley, I thought, did a fantastic job, not only in the run game or pass game, but in the run game as well. So, you know, there were some good things going on out there. I thought Garrett played the way he should, you know, pretty efficient. And, you know, that was good, and that was good to get Nixon plays, too.
D-Hart gave you some good runs and got over 100 yards again. That was big
good
for you, too.
Yeah, good for him. That makes me excited. He's a fun guy, man. And guy obviously runs hard. And gave us that explosive run early in the game that I thought kind of set the tempo for us. And Treyas, I thought, hit it pretty good. And then, you know, J.O. and then we got a little bit out of the rookie at the end. So that's good stuff. And yet, let's credit that offensive line, because those were some big guys they were blocking.
I know you're focused. I know you're looking straight ahead. And this isn't baseball where they're posting the scores on the Fenway fence, but were you hearing anything at all
I kept looking for the little guy with popping his head out of it, you know.
Were you following it all, getting any word about the Boise State game and your reaction to them actually pulling it out?
I didn't even hear a score. So
They were behind most of the game, but
they were?
But they won.
Okay, well, good for them. You know, that's more power to them. You know, that team that we're going to play here in a couple of weeks, you know, guys, you know, I don't think we've tackled them in 2 years. I think the scores were, you know, like I said, about 500 to 501, and we just happened to be on the strong end of it. And so this week off, we've got our work cut out for us, because our next 2 opponents obviously bring a very unique style of play that we've got our work cut out for us, no doubt. And this will be a good week for us to you know, work on a lot of those things that we did last spring and then this summer, kind of getting ready for these 2 opponents.
Could Higgins have played if you absolutely needed him?
Yeah, you know, I'm sure he could have, and I'm sure there's some places that he probably would have played. I just, you know what, he's a great kid. He's competitive. He wants in there as much as anybody. But you know, he's got a pretty good bump on that shoulder, and you know what? We've got other guys on scholarship that can come in and play, and so that's one of those decisions. And he'll get healthy this week, and you know, be back full. I think you know, for the game prep to go against New Mexico.
A weekly question: what's it feel like to be 9-1?
9-1. You know, it's pretty cool. You know, sitting and just reflecting on what these guys have committed to, really from that bowl game on. You know, when they went home for spring break and when they came back to RAMU, you know, I think they really turned into a football team. You know, we're not the most talented outfit out there, but the guys are playing together. They're playing with energy, and you know, for the most part, they do their job. And I can't tell you how proud I am of them. And you know, I'm proud for the state of Colorado, and I'm proud for the Ram fans, you know, that support these guys, because they're doing something special.
Jim, isn't it about as complete a game as you've had this year? If you take away maybe the hiccups in the special teams with the punt, but your defense didn't give up any fourth quarter comebacks. You created 3 turnovers. Your offense obviously is kind of scored a little.
No, you know, we wanted to be complete, and you know, the guys have been kind of talking about, you know, the finish part of it. You know, fast start, I thought we did, and then obviously the focus on the finish. And you know, I think it's always good when you can get a lot of guys in the game, and we were able to do that. And some of those guys made some plays, and that's good to see.
Looked like one possibly concerning injury at the end, Kevin O'Brien.
Yeah, he twisted his ankle bone, which probably means, you know, there are no such things as an ankle sprain anymore, because it's probably a high ankle sprain, I guess, because every ankle sprain from here on out's a high ankle sprain. Did you guys ever have a high ankle sprain when you played? I mean, I never heard of it. So
My ankles are too short.
yeah. And I never ran fast enough, did enough to really ever twist my ankles, I guess. But no, he should be okay. He's laughing and smiling in there. Corey James went down with a stinger. He's going to be okay. Jordan Baden had a boot on. They x-rayed it. There wasn't anything broken, but that's obviously going to be sore, and I'm sure it's a high ankle sprain too. So, you know, but, you know, we'll load up next week and get the guys back. And we got a lot of work to do, and I'm looking forward to getting back out on Tuesday. We're going to take Monday off, let them get their academics. We've got some, you know, special tutor sessions and some things going on as we start to near the end of the year. So we'll take Monday off from practice and get back after it on Tuesday.
It was the nice thing about your receiving core, even with Higgins out. In fact, you didn't really have to change anything in your game plan.
No.
They all fit into what you want to do normally.
Yeah, and I think that's credit to the offensive staff. You know, the package that they put in, it's you know, plug in, you know, and you know, when you can be multiple, I think that helps you. And you know, you guys, when I first got here, were begging to figure out, you know, who your go-to guy is. I don't know, it's whoever's open. And I thought you're through to the go-to guy today, the guys that were open.
What does it say about your offense that you were able to put up 49 points, which was a season high without Higgins?
Yeah, we missed a field goal too. Kicker. Yeah, you know, I mean, you should have more. You know, I mean, that's you know, we're going to look at the film, and I'm sure we left a lot out there, but at the same time, you know, we were pretty consistent, and thought we took some time off the clock at times when we needed to, and that's a good thing.
Jim, at what point was the decision on Higgins made? Because it looked like he was out there trying to do pregame warm-ups. Was he a game time decision?
Yeah,
like
he
that?
did some things like we talked about. I mean, he did some things on Thursday. He had a good aqua aerobics session on Friday. Played with the rubber duckies that are in the swim pool, and you know, so, yeah, we didn't give him a beach ball. That's the next step.
That's this week.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.